Good morning. We're going to start this a little early because we got a late start. I tried to start early and then things happened. But yeah, we're live. We're back on Waseca. Sorry about it. Go into our music. Let's turn that down a little bit. There we go. We should be good now. Alright. We are back. Back. And we just got done. We can get into the map here. Just got done plowing the big field of ours. And we've got others to plow as well. Yep. We're also on the hunt for new fields today. So let's just go ahead and grab this guy over here, create the job. Boom. There we go. Ah, yes. The joys of technical difficulties. Alarm went off today. I hit snooze, so I thought. And apparently I turned it off. We were supposed to start like, 30 minutes ago. So yeah, it's been one of those mornings, but I got my coffee at least. Oh wow, they actually took the ditch. It's kind of surprising. Who do we got in here? It looks like Jamie. Oh, it's James and he's blocked by traffic. I knew this was going to be a problem. Now, Amazon, you need to stop. Like literally stop. That's the only downfall with this plow. There goes Matsy. He must be late for church or something. Oh. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't go on the fence. No. Okay, cool. Good. Awesome! Let's go! Well. Okay, now let's continue on with what we want to do. Oh yeah, we were getting ready to do some spraying, some fertilizing. Okay, we got the fertilizer right there. We got the herbicide, which we just got done using. So. What fields did we need to fertilize? I forget. Let's go back in the map. I think it was like almost everything. Nitrogen. Oh yeah, my grass fields definitely needed it. My wheat fields definitely needed it. I should be doing some lime on them. I mean, it's not bad. This is why I don't like the color. But yeah, we'll fertilize both of our wheat fields. We'll fertilize both of our grass fields, and then our crop sensor is now on. Alright, let's have fun spraying. Is this going to be wide enough for the entire field? Does not look like it. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, we could stand to use a little bit wider sprayer, I think. Either wider or narrower. I would prefer to go wider. So why is that spot not wanting to take fertilizer on there? That is peculiar. Okay. Yeah, that spot's weird there. Let's go into the map and take a look at it. What do we got for soil type? I mean, we're all loam. But why we got that one band right here? And we got a couple little blips there. You know, those spots are weird. See, now we got perfect nitrogen. Yeah, it's just weird. Okay, on to the next grass field. And then we'll come on over and get the 2 wheat fields. Whoop, missed me, Matsy. Definitely, if we buy a field, we need to make sure that the tram lines are not on it. Yeah, we'll definitely be buying one of these nice sprayers. I mean, John Deere was about the cheapest one. That's why I went with that route. We'll spend a little bit more money on a non-John Deere one. Maybe something with color options to change it to Case IH, maybe? I like how it's sitting there spraying. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, we do need one more grass field if, so that we can make sure we get a good hay production. Not my field, not my field, not my field. Why it would do that? Well, oh, it just detected that it should, that's why. There we go. I sprayed somebody else's field, but if we play our cards correctly, that's going to be our field. Need to back up and get that corner. There we go. Hopefully we get a better yield out of this now too. And since we planted our wheat in September, we drove over it with this tractor with no problems, so we won't do any crop destruction. Yep, we're definitely going to be going the liquid lime route for all fertilization going forward. Oh, I need to get those cows some food. I need to bring the TMR wagon over. I forgot about that. Food and some straw. We'll get that as soon as we're done with the fertilizing. That's a beautiful green field. Now only if we can have liquid lime do that too. We really need liquid lime. And our fertilizer usage is actually, you know, we've only used about 24% on our grass fields. I don't think they needed as much fertilizer. We'll find out what happens on the wheat. It looks like they are done plowing. Yeah, we'll have to... I mean, we can kind of forego stone picking on that field, I think. Okay, while that's unfolding, I wanna get some different music going. Let's do some country today. Let's try some country rock. I don't know what my mood is today. Not mine, it's a rental. There we go. Kind of missed a spot there. I don't know why. Oops. And I need to get that corner a little better. There we go. Yep, there was a couple of little spots that the planter slash seeder did not get. You know, 2 right there. Little bitty strip there. Yeah. Oh well. It's not going to hurt the yield that much. A couple of liters. Good morning, Cajun. Welcome in. Got some good old Cajun rock going on right now. Kind of digging this one. Oh yeah, we got a plow to take care of. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drive it over to that field. I know they can't. Look at that beautiful green color. Very consistent. If this was a solid fertilizer, that'd be a different story. I hope you got your coffee this morning too, Cajun. So while we're at a stopping point there, let's go grab the plow. Yep, we got a big boy plow. On your favorite color. See? We're rocking a nice Case Magnum for you. Yeah, even though John Deere is my favorite, I'm not opposed to using any of the colors. We'll wait for Mr. Bus to go by. Okay, and now back to our regularly scheduled fertilizing. Yeah, as big of a pain as precision farming is, I do like it. The only real pain is with lime. That's my only, and lime in general. That's the only issue I have. They need to update it so that they can get liquid lime going. I think that would really help out a lot of people. Yeah, I know there's mods for liquid lime, but liquid lime still doesn't work with precision farming from what I've heard. Let's turn that off so we can go a little faster down the hill. And then back on. We're still doing really good on fertilizer usage. Oh, it wasn't completed unfolding, that's why. Ooh, it did get by it. And we'll deal with that plow here in a few minutes. I hope we have enough fertilizer. Man, it's gonna be close. $173 liters left. Wow. Can't complain with this little sprayer. Works pretty good. Merge on behind. Gonna turn a couple of flashers on type things. The blinky blinkies. Mr. Whiskey, welcome in. Alright, we'll park this guy right here for now. Yeah, I wish this thing had an option, because it's got little bogey wheels on it, to where you take those bogey wheels off and you can transport it from one end, you know, instead of having this wide implement. Oh, I need to, let's open the map up. Good grief, dog. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. That stinks. I'm gonna walk through the field because I want to see what size of stones we got. Well, they just got some small pebbles, it looks like. Maybe some mediums. So yeah, I get to rent a rock picker again, I guess. So while we're doing that, and I can't remember if we have that trailer. We do not have the right trailer. But I think what we can do is we can just dump them on the ground and then I'll load them into a different trailer. Take them and sell them. Okay. Let's get this big bad behemoth home as we plow additional ground on the way. Tear up the road. Make sure to avoid all mailboxes. I don't want to have to pay a fine for destruction of the Postal Service's mailboxes. Where do we want to park this bad boy at? I think back here will be just fine. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's switch to, yeah, this guy right here will work. In fact, let's do this. There. Make room in the farmyard. Yeah, we'll just go up this way. Be the quickest. Because AI is going to do this job. Take this job and like it. And then we're gonna get ourselves a new field or two. So we're gonna open up our silage pit. Mr. Dirty Road Relay, welcome in. Leave that guy right there, and I need to take food over to the cows at the other farm. Then this ought to suffice for a few months over there in the one barn. Yeah, I'll come back to you in a minute there, dude. Yeah, my dog's got some rotten farts today. Gassing me out. Trying to decide how much silage I want to sell. I think 500,000 liters ought to suffice for right now. Okay, let's go open some doors. And then we got to bring some straw over for the ladies as well. Yeah, 35,000 liters will definitely feed this less than a dozen head of cattle here for a few months. Park this guy. Yeah, we'll park it in this bunker, which we will be using in the future. This one will never go away. Oh my god, he let another one go. Good grief. He's laying right here. Okay. Oh, I wanted to do something. I forgot about that. Okay, let's turn those off. I wanted to condense my containers of fertilizer. And now we'll unload. And we'll disconnect that right there. That's fine. Because it's going back to the shop. Okay. Now let's get this guy set up here. This action can't be performed here. I think I actually have to go up to it and say open. There we go. Now we can. And of course, the silage that I had in my bucket decided to drop out. All this beautiful silage. Anybody keeping count how many loads I've taken out so far? Because I forgot. Because I want to say we're close to 150,000. Alright, let's switch to a different tractor there. Oh, they're full already. Okay, cool. So, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, come on, I want external view. Yeah, we'll put the pile over by the silo there. I think that'll work out just fine. Yeah, I think right here. I should be able to unload here. There we go. Alright, I'm going to leave this here, and I need to step away for a few minutes, everybody. I'll be right back. Give me like 5 minutes or so. Okay, I'm back, and we see that this guy is spinning circles for some strange reason. Okay, we got 375,000 liters. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Well, come on. Dig in. Thank you. So yeah, I wanted around, 500,000, maybe 600,000 liters. Because we need a field. Or 2 or 3. So that's 4 1/4. As long as it all went in the trailer and not outside. That's 4 1/2. Four 3/4. $550,000. God, my numbers are off. I'm not keeping good score. All right, going to the animal dealer we go. I don't know what the deal is, but that Genteel trailer does not pull well behind tractors. I'm not having any issues pulling this tractor or this trailer at all. That thing, a slight turn would kind of make us fishtail a little bit. Do this. Hit the brakes, hit the brakes. All right. Maybe $1 million? $500,000? Okay, we got 478,000. What can we buy with that? See, that one's 1.1 million. That one's 332. That one comes with the farmyard. That's 384. That one's 453. Okay, I think I know what we're gonna do now. Because this field over here, it's nice, but I think it would be more fitting as a grass field. So the plow we'll take up here, and I think we'll buy this one right here. It's not the one we want. I mean, we're expanding towards that, mind you. This is the one we really wanted. This one right here would be good as well. But I think if we buy, turn this one to grass, and then we need to do some crop rotation. This field is 11.4 acres. This one's 24. That one's 12. We can always buy in the spring as well. So let's go ahead and buy this one. And this one's a good field, it looks like. It's all loam. Okay, and if we go to our purchase soil information, how much is it going to cost us? $6,300. So if we do this, and I know we're spending, you know, almost 3 times the amount of doing soil information. However, yeah, we didn't need to worry about painting any of that. Okay, so we got a new field, which we're going to make sure to plant corn. It needs to be plowed. And I forget what was planted in it beforehand. We'll find out here in a minute. And I know 2 million liters of silage is going to be well more than enough to feed our cattle because we're slowly buying into them. The AI worker, are they full? Is that what I saw? to look for them yahoos. Up over the hill, it looks like. Somewhere. Okay, let's go visit the new field because I want to see what's in it. Parsnips ready to harvest. I know what we're going to do right now. We're going to harvest them. We are definitely going to harvest them. Okay. Oh, there's. Yeah. Yep, we're definitely going to harvest this this parsnip field. We're going to harvest it with a plow. You know, having the extra parsnips in there is going to, you know, definitely help the fertilization process. Yeah. I just hope I can get around the fence line. Without destroying the tractor in the water. Alright, Mr. AI worker, go to work. Okay, they're full. And I need to get some diesel in you as well, so after I dump, it'll make it a little easier on us. Yeah, we'll get you some fuel. We don't want you running out. Alright, back into it. Got to get you to face the other direction. Okay. Should be good to go. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful harvest. I like that harvest. So then we're going to grab this guy. And we're not going to worry about the stones. Serpentine, serpentine. Okay, and then there's a reason why I went with this version of the crops, the soil sampler. There we go, soil sampler. Okay, so we're gonna grab my controller. We're gonna go up to the big map. We're going to what buttons do we got for this? Let's use this controller. I think this will be better for us. Unfold the soil sampling unit. You see how large of a sample we can take. So we can do a soil sample of this entire field, and if we do it right, we can get most of the next one that we want to buy as well. Okay, let's drive this direction. So this actually works out in our favor, going with a larger sample. And we do miss a couple of little corners on field 8, which is absolutely fine. We can, if we ever buy field 14, we can sample that. I mean, so we go ahead and lower. Oh, turn it back on. We lower the sampler. We take a sample. I don't have access to the land. Okay, cool. So, but this helps us out, so we'll just kind of come up here to the land that we do own. Boom. Now that we got that taken care of, we can send the soil sample out for analysis, which was hold the left bumper down and then Y on my controller. So yeah. Having this is going to save us a lot of money when it comes to doing samples. Because the one, just the sample 15 would have cost us $6 grand. If we were to sample field 8, let's just go there. Well, we can't do it, but right now, I mean, we were looking at a total of 13.7 acres. This one's 26. So we're probably looking at, 10 grand to sample field 8. So it's going to save us money doing that because it takes such a large sample. And then now we have our soil type, which is a beautiful beautiful loam in that area. So that's going to be really good. Don't need to worry about 5, but we do need to go down and actually start planting grass in field 5. I want to get that planted before the sun goes down. That way all of our grass fields are on the same cutting time frame. And for right now, go ahead and park this guy. Right there. And I think this tractor will support the Concorde. Let's take a look at the Concorde. See, 144 horsepower for that one, 144 for that one. They're basically the same. This one's the pull behind, that one's the pull between. So yeah. The Massey will definitely pull it. Okay, let's change the... And I can't do it with my steering wheel for some strange reason. There's our grass. Did that field need lime? Let's take a look at that. The pH is it's low. Yeah, pH value is bad, so we're gonna lime it before we do any planting. And go ahead and lower that down. Hmm, 2,000 liters of lime. That's not going to cut it. I know that for a fact. So we'll go ahead and we'll buy some more lime. Let's go ahead and buy a full 8. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and turn the crop sensor. Uh-oh. I did the wrong thing. Gosh darn it. Alright, we'll load it up again. Yeah, I unloaded the stupid thing instead of going here. And I wanted to, okay, crop sensor, turn off crop sensor. Okay, so it's still on. Oops. That's what I don't like about the steering wheel. even though I can push the left and right bumpers, it doesn't really work properly for trying to select the different implements. I still end up having to go to the controller. Yeah, 14,000 ought to be enough. Yep, we'll drive straight through. We'll make sure to avoid our clothesline. I said avoid the clothesline. Third time's a charm. There we go. And before we go too far, I want to check on the stones. He's at 96%, so we'll drive over there, and then we'll go over to the Case Pro and take care of his stone situation. So yeah, we got 2 fields of corn and 1 field of soybeans. Okay, and then looks like the Magnum is done with the harvesting of the parsnips, because we did harvest them. Harvest them for fertilizer. If it only worked that way, you know. We put a crop back into the ground that, you know, chop it up really good. It should work as fertilizer. I mean, why wouldn't it? I don't know. Okay. Okay, we don't have to go too far, which is nice. Oh, come on, Shane. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stone picking that we're going to do off camera. Because it made us plow all of our fields again. It said plowing required. It's like, how many times do we have to plow this bloody fields? So far it's been every year. But we do have a nice soil bed. Okay, you're online. Let's see if we can get some lime put down here. Turn. I want the outer line. Oofta. You are not happy with this, are ya? Yeah, the small feet stones here we're not going to worry about. We'll just use the roller to push them back down. And how much you want to bet we use 8,000 liters of lime? We started off with 14,000. we will have used 4,000 by the time we get all the way around. One perimeter lap. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to we're going to eyeball this. So we should be about right here. Because otherwise we had a lot of overlap. Still doing some overlap. This is why I want a liquid lime option in the game. I mean, I guessed it pretty good. It was 7,800 liters of lime. Alright, now we get to come over here with our Concord and we'll get that seeded. I already got it set up for grass, so we're good. Should be good on that front. That field to my left, which is ours, it looks like it's got small stones. I'll take a look at the stone size when I get up here. Oh, I forget that big plow was on ours. Well, I guess we'll load up the limer Get that taken care of. That way we don't have all these extra pallets of fertilizer and lime lying around. And the stone picker's at 56%. We got plenty of grass seed in here. We're not putting fertilizer in because that's ridiculous with this thing. I've never seen a implement use so much fertilizer. It was technically 1,000 liters per acre. So I'll just fertilize it as I see fit, you know? And I'm just going to do this field myself. So we'll go ahead and start the unfolding process. Alright, so it's unfolded. Let's turn it on. Let's drop them down. Get some steering assist turned on. Yeah, we'll go three headlands. That works for me. I do want to take a look at different seating options, because I got this as a direct drill option, and it had a decent working width, 9 meters. We may continue to use it, or we may upgrade. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, going with the lines is not going to work well for this super long convoy train we got on this. Because we're missing parts of the edge. But I'm glad I limed before I'm seating, because now I can see exactly where I have seated without having any issues. In some sections we'll do the guided tour. Oops. Stop. Maybe getting these bogey wheels reset will help speed this thing up. Because that's just weird, when you make a turn, it speeds up. So there's something wrong with the bogey wheels on this thing. I'm going to zip up and get those 4 little dots there. And it's fine that I missed that. I can see exactly where I missed, so... So we will be good. Welcome in everybody that has joined me on Waseca County in Minnesota in FarmSim25. I'm glad you're all here. Please make sure to like the video, and if you enjoy the content, please subscribe. We would love to have you join the community. And if you want to engage further with the community, we do have a Discord channel set up. The link is in the description of the video, and if you go to the channel information, since we're right here, we'll go ahead and get this corner that we missed earlier. And then we won't use GPS, we'll just hang on the right side of that line. Maybe one day I'll learn to actually narrow the working width just a little bit by like maybe 1 to 2/10 of a meter. And they're done with the stone picking for now because they're at 4,000 liters in the compartment. And like I said, we'll continue the stone picking offline. We'll get all the jobs done. So while I am thinking of that, I'm not going to worry about that guy. No, we got to deactivate the AI. Yeah, having the silage pit opened up that far in inclement weather will actually destroy the silage. So we got 12,000 liters of rock here, which will net us a couple $100. Not enough to offset the cost of renting the stone picker. The stone picker is one of those things that will still cost you money no matter if you buy it or just continue to rent it. Okay, back on to seeding. Yeah, I think for next season, when we have money, we'll definitely buy a new seeder because this one is just a bit on the ridiculous side anymore. If I had the little Great Plains seeder that I sold off yesterday, I would have been done with this field. Because there's something wrong with the bogey wheels on this that causes you to causes it to bind up. At the time it was a good value, and then I've just, you know, over the course of using it, I have found other issues. You know, we should be able to plant faster than 6 miles an hour, you know. And then we got to take the separation line here between the two. And we'll run that all the way up because I don't trust how it took on GPS. Okay, we should be good there. Alright, another grass field done. Let's wait for the bus. Okay, we got Mr. Speed Demon coming up over here. I guess they're not Mr. Speed Demons, they're, you know, obeying traffic laws. Speaking of obeying traffic laws, there, we got our blinky blinkies on. We'll get this guy parked off. Okay. Nope. I didn't want to disconnect it from that one. Wanted to disconnect that, and then we come over here, we'll hook up to our roller. And we'll exit the vehicle so we can disconnect to our roller. First time I've used super strength today. Well, because the there we go. Only because I got way too much stuff in the area. And we're gonna go ahead and let AI take care of this. I need to get the Magnum back over to the farm. Create job. Excuse me. What am I trying to do? Fold it up. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, anything else of ours that we need to plow? Nope, we're all good. So the plow can actually be returned. The worker's going to finish this section over here. That section should be all done. Let's take a look at... Where's my stones? There they are. So yep, yeah, they did you got one little stone up there, one little stone there. That field definitely needs to be stoned. The roller's gonna compact the yellow stones down. That one's small. We won't worry about the stones in that field. But yeah, field 12 will definitely take care of the stones on. And then I'll drive to those two little spots and pick those up because that'll just bug me. Alright, so let's get this guy home. Yep, that field definitely has the large stones in it. And that's why we're getting so much in filling it up. It's like the stones grow if you harvest them one year. The next plowing session they'll be bigger. Next plowing they'll be bigger. I don't know what the deal is on why I have to plow every year. I mean, could it be something with the root balls on the corn stalks? Maybe, you know. Okay. We'll leave this right here. And we'll let the shop come and get it. Since we are now officially done with all the plowing. Go ahead and return. We got 2 trailers to return. With our vehicles, leasing, we actually got to... We're still using that. We need to go and spray our fertilizer down. That guy can be returned. Okay, that guy is still being used and will be used for another day. That trailer... We'll go ahead and return that. Even though it's $6.20 a month, we don't need that cost out. Alright, those 2 we're going to be using still. And we'll let the rolling get done here in a minute. We'll go ahead and get hooked up to the sprayer. Make sure that we get our fertilizer into it. And hopefully we load the fertilizer. There we go. And this should be enough. No, it's not. It's not. Let's go ahead and buy another bulk container of liquid fert. I know, kind of one of my pet peeves, calling fertilizer fert. It's like, ugh. Yeah, I know you want to be speedy on saying it, but geez Louise. Alright, that'll be more than enough fertilizer. And the stone picking will be done here in a few minutes on that field. And then we'll get them started on the next one. got the long, cold winter months coming up in November, December, January, February. We'll have to see what kind of contracts we can find in those months as well. Okay, I'm just going to leave you right here and running for now. And we're going to turn the crop sensor on. There we go. Okay, our workers completed their task, which is this guy here, and yeah, he completed it, my butt. We'll complete it. Okay, let's check the stone map. Okay, still got the one little blip down there and the one little blip right there. Okay. Pull up the map, make sure we're going to the spot. And there it is. Yep, looking good. Then we got to go all the way south. And while we're over here, we'll go ahead and unload because that one little liter of stone is not going to hurt nothing. Okay, that was in this direction if I remember correctly. And a little left. There it is. 4 liters of stone. And just to make sure, yep, we did get it. We'll just drive the ditch. Make sure to avoid that. Wee all the way home. Okay. They done rolling yet? Okay, you have completed your task with great success. We'll go ahead and send you on home. And we'll come back into here. And I just want to make sure I got all the things turned on. Okay, we got the crop sensor turned on. Okay. Alright, we should be good to go. This is the first time I've actually got all the stuff done for fertilizing, stone picking, all that stuff before the crop actually grows. I'm impressed. I used my good shoulder and not my bad one. AI worker H has stopped. Target is unreachable. Well, hopefully that is our roller heading home. Shouldn't be the stone picker because, I mean, we were in the field when we started the job, so. Let's take a look at the map here. I think we'll be alright. We'll kind of send that a little left. Yep, it was that guy. Oh, that guy's stuck. We'll take care of the rock picker, stone picker here in a minute. Okay, exit the vehicle. Okay. Jamie, why are you causing problems here, girl? There. Okay, second time of using super strength today. It used less fertilizer than I thought, so we didn't need that extra container. But I mean, we'll still have it for next year, so it's not that big of a loss. It's always good to have a supply of it. And all of our grass fields, we got 3 now, are all on the same rotation, which is August, July, and then October. Or April, July, and October. There we go. Okay, which button is... There we go. We got that button. Let's go ahead and disconnect. Select the right thing to disconnect. And we'll just park the case Magnum over here. Turn that off. And we used a pallet jack. Don't worry about that, you know. We'll angle the tongue a little bit. There we go. Oh, this was the... Okay, that's the front for that. I was like, what is this for? Sorry, expanded seating contraption. There we go. Okay, so we got... Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Send that back home. We are done with the sprayer for the year, I believe. Let's just take a look. Good on fertilizing. This field is empty. This field is empty. That field is empty. That one's empty. This one over here, we did. We'll probably come back in the springtime, or maybe in November. Because having it there... Let's just leave the mouse alone. Nitrogen's perfect. Okay. pH is good. Yep, we're actually, that field is looking really good. So then this one here, 125%. That one was at 125. That's about as best as we can get, I believe. And this one needs some work. I'm not sure what work it needs. I think it needs some lime. Yeah, the pH is okay. Let's go ahead and we got the lime. I put it away. Gosh darn it. Let's lime that field, because I think we've forgotten to lime that one. And I missed it. Back up nice and slow. Yep, the one field I believe I forgot to lime. Or maybe I did lime it. I forget. Did I lime that field? I know I fertilized it. We'll see if we can put some more lime down. And if we did, it was last night, and I forget. I honestly forget if we limed the field last night. I know we came over and fertilized it this morning. That's looking a lot better. Okay, the application rate is lower, so it is adjusting how much lime we're using. So that's good. That's a good sign right there. Let's just put it that way. And I'll turn that off. Because that's the accidental fertilization spot right there. Our stone picker is almost full again. 97%. I think it's just taken a couple of years just to get the lime value back up to a proper position so we're not having to use so much of it. But I don't think grass itself really needs that much lime. We're going to do this just a little different here. Try to save on line usage, I think. There we go. Now if we take a look at the map and select it, we're up to 100% expected yield potential, which is good. I want to see it, try to get it up to like this one, this guy here, which is at 125. Its environmental score. We're still working on that weed control. I mean, I don't know what else we can do because we plowed it and then the weeds don't grow. So this guy here, it's kind of the same thing. Let's soil sampling, weed control. I don't know. I'm trying to get this thing working out really well. Getting a nice little pile of stones there. And we'll take care of this spot while we're here. Where Jamie got messed up on. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining me on Waseca County. Got a field of stones that we're working on here. And we'll let AI continue on this. Oh, they had to back up. Okay, got it. Which, who do we got taking over the tractor? We got James. James on the tractor. James does all right. He messes up from time to time, but who doesn't, you know? Alright, so we get this guy home. We got some good line application there. Trying to get our fields at an optimum bonus, I guess you would say. Still trying to figure out precision farming, and I don't think I've ever gotten a field up to, you know, the 90s for its value. Then at least we didn't use the entire trailer load of lime on that field over there. So that makes me happy. Okay, we'll park this thing the normal way, using the tractor. I mean, I could have got it back a little further. I hope I didn't damage the wheel up there. But I'd give myself a A- on that job. Still undecided on whether or not to keep the sprayer for another month and see if we can put some more fertilizer down on a couple of the fields. That field, that's pH values. This field, it seems like it can use some more. So after the first growth stage, so next month, I'd like to see if we can get some more fertilizer put down. Although, I mean, the bonus is good, so we may be all right. Because we're looking at, you know, that how much we put down. Our environmental score altogether, we're at 73%. This yield map was horrible. So we'll definitely got to work on it. This field is pretty good. Yeah, we had a tornado run through this one, if I remember right. So there was a large section that was bad, and we bought this one at the beginning of the season. So yeah, we're still working on that one. These two fields are doing good. That's a grass field. This grass field we got last season. So we're trying to get that one up and better. That field's great. That field got hit by a tornado. It wiped a bunch of it out. So yeah, we're in this field we just bought. So our score, you know, of course it's going to be lower because we just bought a field. Next one we purchase is probably going to be that one there, or maybe this one. It'll be over the winter time. Slowly trying to get all of these fields here. And then these two over here. For the inevitable purchase of that guy. The central ethanol. And then with our beef cattle that we're raising, we got some dairy over here as well. We're going to put the beef production over here, so that way we can get some steaks and some hamburger and stuff like that. You know, we're gonna place that over here, which is part of field 20. So yeah, when we buy 20, we'll get all of that farmland with the silos. This land here comes with a couple of silos, if I remember right. Yep. I keep forgetting I got silos all over the place, but I really don't use them too much. The ones I have on my own farm, and I forget what's up here, because I own this property here, if I remember right. Well, I own this section of land. I think the property comes with this. Yeah, we do own this because it's got... I own the silos then. And this is just a storage barn. And a house. Tornado likes to... This is like literal tornado alley. I don't know how many tornadoes have come through this section of land here. But yeah, it's been... That field got wiped out in the springtime. I don't know if I'll ever use any of this up here for anything. I mean, it's a great area for storing stuff, but the silos themselves I won't use. So let's go ahead and sell them. That open garage, and we'll go ahead and sell that. And the farmhouse will sell that. So yeah, this may be... Yep, I think I'm gonna do it. As much as I didn't think I would ever get into this on here. That sawmill, we could buy that one. I already have this guy over on my property making some firewood out of some trees that are cut down over there. But I'm not opposed to bring it over here. Okay, that one's for cows, that one's for pigs. What does this look like? Okay. Modern animal food for cows. Takes goods and transforms them into different products. I would not put that here. I would put that over here, because this area is eventually going to be nothing but cattle production. I'll wipe this field out when I get a different field purchased for doing stuff. You know, maybe this field goes to grass, or this one up here goes to grass. I think is what I really want to do, is to buy this and make that into grass. My farmyard's too small to really put anything. That bunker, when we get to it, is going to come over here. So yeah, having this set up to where we just load this up may be a viable option. So yeah, I'll have a row of barns over here for the beef cattle and for the dairy. This one here is dairy. My little barn over here, it only holds 50, which is a good little start, but I think over the winter time I'm going to transfer all of the animals over to this guy. And I don't mind having load up my wagon here to take food over for now. I'm slowly buying the animals. I'm not buying them all in one shot, so I don't own any of this property yet, which is tied to this field. Soon though. I need 1.2 million to do that. But yeah, I think over here would be a great... We got all of these trees that we could take out. Take out these trees here, combine these two fields and this together to create one very large field, or just extend this one over along the hill there and come down along the road, or this side. Leave that grass, that would be just fine. So yeah, I think I'm going to place a sawmill up here, but I want to go through the options that I need for sawmills. Then we got all of this wooded area down here. There's a sawmill over here, tucked away. I forget exactly. Yeah, that guy right there. We don't own that property, so I'm not going to worry about that area. I don't mind having those trees there, but I think expanding this field over... Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But I got rid of that property stuff there. I'm never going to use that because most of my stuff's either going to be here or here when it comes down to it. As far as I may get rid of these here as well and expand this field all the way down. I don't know. We'll see. We got plenty of options. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. But yeah, this all is going to be expanded into a beef cattle industry section. We'll have our production for making the different meats, cuts of meats from the animals right here, and we'll have a food production for feeding those animals over here as well. We may put silos up here for grain. I don't know. We'll get it all figured out. We will definitely do that. Let's check on... Oh, we got to get this guy put away. Let's get him taken up. We're blocking our road. And it's nice having that bunker silo out of this area here. So that way we got more places to store equipment. Stuff that we don't mind setting outside, you know. Take this guy back down to the bunker silo where it's going to live. Get him parked up out of the way. Yep, they are full again. And having. Let's take a look at something. I need to see if I can do this because can we get rid of the fence line? does not look like we can get rid of that fence line. Unless it's tied into the house, which would be weird. And I don't want to get rid of the house. I like this house. I like where it's at. But I want to remove the fence. Because there's no option, and I don't want to hide the fence. Can we go up to it with the chainsaw? No, because so yeah, I'll have to ask Mr. Matzy in one of his Discord channels to see how we can remove the fences. When did I turn that off? There we go. Because I would like to open that up to where I can access everything. It may be tied into the cattle barn. Like I said, I am going to be moving that. But I'll move that when the TMR situation is nice and low. Yep, having that fence gone would be nice. We'll work on that. We'll definitely work on that. And when I get up here to unload, I think we'll call it a session. Yeah, we're moving stones. We'll be doing this for the next foreseeable couple of hours, out of that one field, hour or two. And when we come back, it may be in the month of November, maybe in the month of March. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to advance time a little bit, but we'll see what happens. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Very much appreciative to everybody that came into the chat, everybody that has given the like, everybody that has subscribed over the past 24 hours. I very much appreciate it. If you have not done any of those, I would like you to consider doing that. No pressure. Takes just a second to do that. Hopefully I'm providing some good content for you all to watch. But yeah, with that being said, look out tomorrow for the next video to drop for the Alma series. And until Wednesday, when I get back on to streaming FarmSim 25, we'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.